Alright, peace and greetings, YouTubers. Okay, let me give you a disclaimer now. My eyes are red. It's not because I'm high, because I don't do drugs. It's just that I'm a little tired because the award show was a little dry and my eyes got tired watching it, and I think I might have took a nap and woke back up midway through the show. I can't remember. But let me go on and get through this award show so I can go to bed and make up for the brain cells that I might have lost watching this award show. So, Billboard Music Awards 2012. Now, as we know, with any award show, when you open an award show, you want to start off with a bang. You want to do this really great creative performance that people haven't seen before, something that's going to get everybody talking, something people are going to talk about the next day at work, and something that people will always remember. And as predicted, we got a performance from LMFAO, and they did Party Rock Anthem. I said, oh, we've seen this song performed many times on the Grammys, AMAs, BBMAs. I think if they had a Teen Choice Awards, they did it on that show too. I said, how many times y'all gonna perform Party Rock Anthem? I'm like, wrap this song up. I know it was a hit, but goodness, talk about beating a dead horse. Lord. But I mean, hey, I guess it was a big hit. It was a great party song last summer, but God, y'all got to move on, LMFAO. It's bad enough I still think y'all the Black Eyed Peas, but okay, anyway. And then they had, out of nowhere, animals and stuff started coming on the stage, and they switched songs to the Sexy I Know, and then, of course, they in the underwear flapping and flopping around. And I'm like, see, Janet, you should have just waited a few more years to show your breast, because you had been right, you could fit right in with everybody else, but see, you was ahead of your time. I told y'all she's innovative. See, y'all be sleeping on Janet. She's innovative. She do stuff y'all don't even think about till years later. Then they had some award called the Social Artist Award. Never heard of it in my life. They just started to make up awards and give out anything. Anyway, Justin Bieber got it. You would have thought they would have gave it to Rihanna, because Rihanna has kept my Twitter timeline very entertaining for all of 2012 and 2011. Then Kelly Clarkson performed. Y'all know you can't go wrong with Kelly. Kelly was great. She sounded great. I don't remember what she sang, but whatever she was singing, she did good at it. Moving right along, then this is where my beef came in. There was some boy band called The Wanted. Now, in my head, when I think of boy band, either you're this group that can just sing me under a table and just sing your hearts out and just make people be like, I don't know, start foaming at the mouth and crying because you just sound that good. Or you're a very visual group and you're doing a whole lot of dancing and jumping off the stage and spinning on your head and pyrotechnics come and, you know, very in-sync-ish. So it's either like your Boys II Men or you're in-sync. Or I guess Backstreet Boys are in-sync or some crap like that. This group, The Wanted, I don't know what type of group that was, because they didn't do either of that. First of all, not to try to act like I'm a freaking Tevin Campbell as a vocalist or anything, but I was like, I can do everything that they just did tonight. They were not really doing much vocally. And then I was like, well, maybe they're going to have a dance break or something. Maybe they're going to do something and really just start going in. They didn't do that either. So they kind of just walking around the stage looking lost. The mics are going in and out. Half of them can't sing on key. I'm like, what type of group is this? I was very disappointed in whatever group, The Wanted. I don't want you, all right? And then on top of that, they're from the UK, and usually the UK gives us some really great entertainers like Adele and Joss Stone and Lisa Stansfield, for those of y'all remembering, like the Beatles and stuff. Look, The Wanted, look, take them back, UK. Y'all can have them back. We don't want them. I don't know. I've never heard of them. I'm not a kid, so maybe the kids are into them, but look, The Wanted, y'all need to get together, because honestly, and how old are they? Because they look a little older than me. I said, maybe I should just make my own boy band. So as a matter of fact, I'll be holding auditions, in the DC metropolitan area next week for a boy band. Now, of course, I'm going to be the lead singer and choreographer and do all the songwriting and production because I need a good check. So, if you can handle my demands, please audition for my group. What else happened? Chris Brown performed. Of course, you guys know I like Chris because Chris can dance his behind off. But, Chris, I'm getting tired of you lip-syncing on all these performances now. I'm going to need you to start singing again. Okay, at least try. It's bad enough in your CDs and a lot of the songs you're using too much auto-tune because you can actually sing. So I don't know why you drown yourself out with so much auto-tune. But, all hating aside, Chris dances behind off. Like, I will say, Chris can bring some energy to a stage. You know, he got up there and got to jumping and shuffling and spinning on his head and jumping, and the bikes are going behind him, and he's just doing his other thing. Now, he could have kept his shirt on, because honestly, his chest is starting to look like mine. I think I got a little bit more chest than Chris at this point. But, Chris did his thing. You know what? So, Chris, once again, you entertained me. I thank you. I actually woke up when you performed, okay? Because, God, that made up for The Wanted. See, The Wanted, you should have took notes from Chris as far as at least the energy that he brought to the stage. That's what y'all should have brought. There's 5 of y'all on the stage. How all 5 of y'all on stage and I'm still bored? Lord, if that wasn't the most nursing home performance. Then out of nowhere they had, what's that, Natasha Bedingfield lady? The gonna rain on your skin. Her. She came out and she did a quick mini tribute to Donna Summer. And of course, you know, Billboard Music Awards is kind of rude, so they went to commercial midway through the performance. I said, Lord. But you know, honestly, they could have went ahead and had Brandy sing it since she had the hair and everything. And I think Brandy might have done a better job vocally if she would have did the Donna Summer tribute. But, you know, well, rest in peace, Donna Summer. We love you. Then they got to the Woman of the Year award. And of course, it went to Taylor Swift. You know, Taylor Swift has really just been dragging everybody in the music industry. If it's not Adele killing everybody, it's Taylor Swift. Because when I say they just pull in some record sales. But look, Billboard, this is my beef with y'all. Y'all need to get your facts straight. I don't appreciate y'all trying to say Taylor Swift is the only person to have 3 #1 albums in, as far as female entertainers. Because they really just slapped Madonna in the face. They slapped Beyonce in the face. They slapped Janet in the face. They slapped Whitney in the face. They definitely slapped Barbra Streisand. And the funny part is, all 5 of those women I just named have more #1 albums than Taylor. So I was like, where did y'all get them facts from? Maybe they were just talking about in this decade or something. But yeah, get them facts straight. Because now I'm going to have to sit here and argue with some 12 and 13-year-olds when they try to tell me that Taylor Swift is more important than some of these other people. But, you know, Taylor Swift has done a lot. She's accomplished a lot. She's a great entertainer. She's not my type of entertainer, but I respect her hustle. Now, the only beef I have with her is she keeps acting so surprised every time she gets these awards. I'm like, Taylor, Billboard already gave you this award a few months ago. You already received the award. They're just, you know, celebrating you actually getting this award again. So don't act surprised. You want to, oh my, I said, Taylor, you already have this award on your banister at home. What are you shocked about? But you know what? That's some good PR, because honestly, you keep getting into the emotional attachments of your fans, and they just fall for it every time. But you know what, Taylor, you do your thing, because you're selling a whole lot of records, and I ain't mad at you. You bad. School me. After that, they had Jason Derulo come out and introduce somebody. Now, you know I got scared for Jason, because, you know, he was walking up them stairs and down them stairs too aggressively. You know he just broke his neck, and I didn't want him to get paralyzed. So I was like, Jason, you need to walk up and down the stairs a little bit nicer next time. Don't be running down there, because you slip and fall. I don't know if you're going to make it this time. So he comes out. I think he introduces Justin Bieber. And, you know, this is Justin Bieber. The girls, oh, the little kids just go crazy over Justin. So I was like, okay, you know, I don't follow a lot of the kid acts. So I said, well, let me see what Justin's about to do. And Justin kind of got up there singing. I don't know if the mics were jacked up for the first verse of his song, but I couldn't hear a thing he was saying. So I'm just sitting there looking. And I was like, okay. So I went to the bathroom and came back. He was still on stage. And I mean, I guess it was okay. Nothing special. Nothing that made me get excited. But, whatever. Oh, wait. Actually, before Justin, I think Usher performed. Usher performed, too. Now, Chris, this is where I had my beef with you. Because Usher actually sang live in his performance. And I think Usher may actually have better form than Chris when it comes to dancing as far as technique. I think Chris eats Usher live with energy. But Usher at least sang live and tried. I mean, he hit some bad notes every now and then. But Usher, I can appreciate. You know, Usher's a lot older than Chris. So I'm going to need Chris to kind of step up his game as far as vocal ability. Because he can actually sing. So I don't know why he was doing so much lipping. But I guess, honestly, I might not want to hear what Chris would have sounded like singing that song. Because he was doing too much dancing for any type of singing to take place. But, so shout out to Chris and Usher. Y'all both kind of did your things. What else? Oh, there's some girl. I have never heard this girl. Let me see. I wrote it down. Her name is Carly Rae or something. She sang some song about calling me, maybe. Some crap I have never heard in my life. But, yeah. That was my facial expression for 3 minutes. And then, you know, this chick had the nerve to do a woo at the end of her performance like she had did something. Lord, give me the strength. I was so pissed off watching that. I had to turn the channel, go to something, and see what I was missing from Celebrity Apprentice. And then, what else happened? Carrie Underwood performed. I like Carrie. Carrie did her thing. You can't go wrong with Carrie Underwood. So Carrie sang. She sounded great. Did her thing. I have nothing bad to say about Carrie Underwood. As a matter of fact, usually country artists and rock artists I never have anything bad to say about, because usually they're still very genuine to their craft. Wish I could say the same for the pop artists. Then my favorite legendary Gladys Knight came out. Just to do a little quick introduction. And Gladys is just off the chain, right? I just was very happy that she was on the stage. Unfortunately, I'm sure half the kids in there didn't know who she was. But you know what? Hey, Gladys, we love you. Then they had the little Best R&B Award, and then this was my other beef. Because, of course, Rihanna won the Best R&B Artist Award. And, oh, no, she didn't win. Actually, Chris won, but she was nominated. My beef is, Rihanna is a pop artist. I wish they would stop saying that. Like, I said this in every single award show that I've critiqued. Rihanna is a pop artist. Okay? Just because she's black or West Indian does not mean she's R&B. That's like when you go to Walmart and you see Lenny Kravitz in the R&B section. Just because we look like this does not mean we all do R&B. Rihanna has a few R&B joints every now and then, but she's a pop artist. And like, We Found Love, one of the biggest hits in her career, is a dance song, okay? So where are y'all getting this R&B from? Rihanna fans, that wasn't even a dig at her. I'm just saying. Rihanna's very successful, but come on. Stop trying to generalize all of, you know, certain entertainers in a certain bubble based off of how they look, you know? Because honestly, no, shut up, I ain't even going there today. Katy Perry did her Pink tribute afterwards, where she did a lot of acrobatics, and it kind of looked like the Funhouse tour that I didn't get a chance to see because this freaking show sold out when it came to my city, and I forgot to get tickets. But you know, I guess it was a new song she debuted. It was okay. It was cool. Vocally, it was kind of, it was Katy Perry-ish. But, I guess, whatever, Katy. Shout out to your 5 number ones off one album. Then they got to the Whitney Houston tribute. I will say, good job, Billboard. At least you guys put some effort into it. I know the Grammys had to rush last minute and they just gave Whitney a quick half-a-second tribute. But, Billboard, they did okay. John Legend, he sang Greatest Love of All. I don't think he should have sang that specific song, because even when they lowered it for his range, it was still a little tricky for him to sing some parts, but he did very nice for what it was. Jordin Sparks sang I'll Always Love You. Jordin Sparks did very well, too. Kind of sad to see, the camera keep panning back to Bobby K. I'm like, can the girl mourn, without all of us watching? We don't need to see that. So it was really sad to see that. Now, let me tell you what my beef was. When they brought up Pat and they brought up Bobby K, and the whole family was up there, usually, when somebody dies and you're doing a nice tribute and you pay your respects and the family goes up there, usually everybody in the arena kind of stands up and just pays their respect. But there were these 2 seat fillers in the very front row just sitting there looking bored. I said, these most little disrespectful little girls, Lord, see, don't have them at the award show no more, Billboard. I don't know who them 2 were, but you need to fire them. Call Donald Trump, fire them, because they don't need to be on the show no more. And right afterwards, they had the CeeLo performance. CeeLo just came out singing, y'all, didn't he? Just came out there hollering and screaming. I said, well, go on, CeeLo. So CeeLo's performance was cool. And they had the one-legged man over there just getting down. He had that one leg, and he was doing more stuff than I can do at this point. He was just, I was like, well, go ahead. He was getting down. Go on, bruh. You did more with that one leg in 2 minutes than a lot of these entertainers do in 2 hours at a concert these days. Nelly Furtado performed. I haven't seen her forever. The song I like. I didn't like the performance because she sounded a little too nasally. But, I still like Nelly Furtado. Say it right. And then the show finally closed with Stevie Wonder and Alicia Keys. They're paying tribute to Stevie, but, Stevie likes to do his own tributes. And Stevie likes to perform. So, they did a few duets. Stevie did his thing. Alicia kind of did hers. She was a little pitchy and off-key on some parts. But, that's what I've just come to expect from Alicia as much as I love her. But, that was that. I know I really rushed through this, but honestly, I'm going to go to bed. The show, kind of forgettable. The only real highlight of the show might have been, I don't even know if there was any highlights. What are the highlights? I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comment section, because honestly, I'm not even giving my energy into this video like I should. So, you guys give me your opinions. If you hated what I said, put that in the comment section too. Oh well. Anyway, subscribe. Deuces.